It is 9 minutes past 12. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media with me, Mari Mukonda. And it is Women's Month. So on this Women's Month, we're going to be featuring women doing great things, whether young or old, but women doing great things. And one of those women today is Itumeleng Suzan Motseo. She is a philanthropist and founder of Itusue Collection. She's also the founder of Itusue Collection is the clothing line, but also the founder of Sisters Keeper South Africa. And where is it? Yeah, well, she does a show as well. But she's on the line to tell us more about what she does and what is her dream for South Africa and her message for the women in South Africa during this Women's Month. Itusue, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And yourself? Thank you for joining me.
I'm fantastic. Thank you very much for inviting me.
It's a pleasure. All right, so tell us, who is Itusue Motseo? What are you all about? And, basically in a nutshell, what makes Itusue tick?
So many lot of things that makes me tick. However, you've already touched on a few things in terms of who I am. Itusue, but Itusue is a combination of both my names, Itumeleng Suzan Motseo. So I just decided to then have my own name, like have my own brand name, which is a combination of those two names of mine. So I originate from Limpopo province in a small town called Stanini, from the rural side of it, called Hamojaji. So Kemulovedu, but from the Bapedi tribe. I currently stay in Pretoria. I'm the founder of Sisters Keeper, which is my women empowerment platform, which I established it in 2017 within my NPO, which is called Greenlight Youth Development. I'm an owner of my own clothing label, which I launched last year during the pandemic, which is called Itusue Collection, and it's doing absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, many people were launching a lot of stuff during lockdown yesterday, and I'm glad that the pandemic made it possible. Otherwise, we would have not known how much we can do and what we can achieve when during difficult times. Now, as a founder of Sisters Keeper South Africa, Women Empowerment, what does women empowerment mean to you?
Women empowerment to me means freedom, possibilities, and a chance for us to do what the women of 1956 were able to march to the White House for. For me, women empowerment means I am because you are. My slogan is I am because you are, because it's all about coming together as women to fight for our chances and our seat on the table. And also, as we get to the table, to pull one another up as we are there, and also speak our mind and the truth about women equality and everything else that empowers young women in South Africa and globally. So women empowerment for me goes beyond just my own satisfaction, but also creating a path for the upcoming generation to be able to have things done for them in an easier way than it has been for us and those that were there before us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what does, or rather, why did you choose to go down the route of women empowerment and empowering the women in this country?
I'm a woman, first of all, so anything that affects my gender affects me directly. So it was a very great opportunity for me, and I'm glad that I was able to take this call, because I believe I was appointed for a time such as this and this season to do women empowerment programs. So I took it because of the women. I'm from Hamojaji, which is a rural side of Zanini, and that's where most women are actually lacking opportunities to become what they really want to be. They're still within the stigma of women cannot be in the boardroom and in the bedroom at the same time. So for me, I wanted to just break that stigma. I wanted to give other women a platform to become economically and socially leaders, equipped and empowered ones in that matter. So for me, I'm using every resource and chance and opportunity and platforms that I'm given to do what I can to empower others and also empower myself throughout the journey.
What has been your greatest achievement thus far, especially after starting Sisters Keeper SA?
Wow. As I've said, that Sisters Keeper was launched within my NPO Greenlight Youth Development. I think one of the biggest achievements was when we did our youth empowerment program in a career exhibition form. And we had 3 students that were taken to university through that platform. And those students were females. And I think the biggest achievement was to hear women saying, thank you. Thank you that you've made me become and see things the way that I never thought I would. The biggest achievement for me is to just see the change in other people's lives, and also seeing women really taking up spaces in different platforms for them to really, become greater human beings that they were created to be. I believe God embedded a lot of talents within women, so it's about time that we unleash that.
Definitely, we need to find our inner power. I know it's there, as they say, the diamonds, diamonds need to go through so much pressure
Yeah.
before it becomes this beautiful piece that it is. So,
Yeah.
Itu, we're going to take a quick break and we'll continue when we return.
Awesome.
The blessings of charity are the ideal means to avoid calamity and despair. The Al Imdad Foundation gives you the opportunity to sponsor a share in a borehole in South Africa for just 1,000 rand and provide what the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, called the best form of charity. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Looking to get your kick? Kiki's have now reopened on 235 Matthews Maiwa Road in Durban. Head on over for the Taste with Kick. We offer something scrumptious for everyone in the family. Wraps, chicken tikka, burgers, tender grills, mocktails, milkshakes, and so much more. Corporate and events catering available. Visit our social media pages for more info or call 031 209 0119. Kiki's, the Taste with Kick.
The 2 major dams for the Eastern Cape's biggest metro, Nelson Mandela Bay, are running dry with no major rain forecast. The city of Port Elizabeth is facing an unprecedented water crisis, home to an estimated 1.3 million people. The Al Fida Foundation needs your support to deliver water to impoverished areas. Support our water drive and help us raise monies for water delivery vehicles to ensure water distribution in areas of critical need. Donate your lilla to the Al Fida Foundation. Visit our website at www.alfida.co.za or contact us at 041 484 1288.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042-203-1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
From the townships of South Africa, the refugee camps in Syria, or orphanages in Yemen, the eyes of the needy speak volumes with just one glare. We know what it's like to be at ground zero, with food essentials, clothing and blankets, fresh water portal trucks, and even on-site navigators. We use every cent to better their tomorrow. Become part of our journey to bring relief to all. Go to www.ashrafulaid.org or call us on 011-809-8181. Ashraful Aid, under the auspices of Maulana Suhail Wadi.
Rejuvenating media day by day. This is Salam Media.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media. And on today's hit list is Itumeleng Suzan Itumeleng Suzan, Itumeleng Suzan Motseo, or Itusue. She is the founder of the Sisters Keeper and also Itusue Collection and a YouTube channel rather. And I want her to talk about this YouTube channel, but unfortunately, we have lost her. Just giving her some time to re-establish connection over there. If you have any questions or comments for her, please leave them in the comment section. It is 0617660355. Alternatively, you can send them to our to the bottom of the screen right now. We are live on Facebook. Itusue, thank you for staying with us. We just lost you there for a bit, but thank you and welcome back. Now, before the break, we were talking about your achievements, Now, what about your challenges, or some people like to call them milestones or building blocks? What were some of the challenges that you faced in your journey?
Well, just like any other business, financial support is one of our biggest challenges. I hadn't mentioned that we have actually adopted 2 orphanage homes, which is Homozo Children's Center and Lusbota Homes, and those are our beneficiaries for whatever program that we find ourselves embarking on. So, getting financial assistance from individuals to organizations, it has been a huge challenge, especially during the pandemic. It has been one of the challenges that we had to face. But I'm glad that we've been having enough people that wanted to be part of the program, and they've been sharing the little that they can. We collect sanitary towels for the young girls in those orphanage homes. So having to face a time whereby we are unable to support them with such essential needs, it was our biggest challenge. And that has always been the challenge that we face.
Mm-hmm. You're also the host of a talk show on YouTube titled The Unspoken Truth Talk Show. Please tell us a little bit more about that. I know there is some hard-hitting facts there, but for those who may not have an idea, please give us some idea.
That is another thing that I launched last year. I'm a very optimistic person, so I always want to unleash everything that I believe has been embedded within me. I want to put on any crown that fits me best. So growing up, I've always loved Umama Felicia Mabuza, and she's always inspired me with her talk shows. So when I got the chance to actually launch mine, and I had a platform such as the YouTube to actually put my content that I feel is relevant and is supposed to be heard and be spoken about, hence I call my show The Unspoken Truth. I took the opportunity. So I've been hosting amazing guests, where we provoke minds and topics that society doesn't want to talk about, such as single parenting versus co-parenting, the true facts of it. I've been interviewing great actors that South Africa has ever produced, such as Presley Chwenyakhai. And it's a growing platform for me, and it's a journey that I'm very excited to head embarked on.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you have such a platform where you openly talk about issues that people would much rather leave aside or brush under the carpet. I notice that we are a generation who don't want to be like our parents and our grandparents. We don't want to just accept things for face value and, take it as being, it's part of being a woman. No, you are a woman. You have to go through this, and you're a woman. You have to accept the whatever is going through in your marriage. No, you are a woman, you have to do that. It's not about that, now we take it as a part of us, and we wanting to heal. We want to heal from all of those traumas. We want to heal from all of those stresses that we grew up with. And it's not just about being a strong woman. We don't want to be strong women anymore.
Not at all.
We want to at least be able to cry freely, and nobody has to tell us why are you crying. You're supposed to be strong.
Yes. I always say to the women every time we gather around that, as much as in South Africa we say you are tintin fazi, we are tintin bogodo, but we are the bleeding bogodos. We are bleeding flowers. We're supposed to also allow the spaces that we are in to take care of us as much as we are taking care of others. God has created women in a way that we subdue pain. We take pain as it comes, actually, and it has never been a taboo that a woman is going through pain. It's like it's expected for us to carry that. But I want to raise a generation of women that will understand that they are worthy of being loved, they are worthy of being respected, they are worthy of being listened to and being heard, and they are worthy of leading as much as they are teaching. So I always say, as much as I'm a strong woman, I'm a strong bleeding woman, I'm a strong sensitive woman, and I should be allowed to be all that I feel like I should be.
Definitely. I mean, we can be strong today and also be weak tomorrow, and it's still okay. Which also comes down to the contrast of men are supposed to be strong and not emotional, and men are not supposed to cry and be weak. So we have a long way to go as society, and we have to really pick on those topics and discuss them and break them. Break the barriers, because we don't want to be those people anymore. You have an event coming up at the end of this month.
Yes.
Tell us more about it. I saw some really great lineup of speakers there, and people who are going to be there.
I am so excited about this time. It has been the most challenging event to arrange based on the current situation that we face in the pandemic, But I'm excited. On the 28th of August, we are having our third annual Women Empowerment event. It's happening in Pretoria at ANU Hotels. And most people can get the information on our website as well, www.sisterskeepers.co.za. We've got a great lineup of inspiring women such as Griselda Kenan, who lived inside an abusive marriage, who got out of the marriage, who was forced to marry the brother to her late husband. So her story is very inspiring. She's such a phenomenal icon for me. And we have Liram Teta, who's an actress on Gomorrah right now, the most popular South African soapie at the moment, and she's going to be our MC taking us through the program. We have Ulewo Mudau, who's a rape survivor, who's also going to be talking about her pain and how to get over healing, how to get over pain in the process of healing. We have entertainment and so much is happening. Of course, we have goodie bags. Ladies love beautiful things. So it's going to be such a beautiful time. And the ticket is only 350 per person. And if you're buying a combo of 2, it's 600 rand. And that includes the goodie bag and the lunch and welcoming beverages. So I'd encourage a lot of people to join us on that day. Yeah.
All right. You heard it for yourself. Do join the event. It's going to be taking place on the 28th of August, which is at the end of the month. And for more information, you can go to sisterskeepers.co.za. Is that correct?
Definitely. Of course it is.
All right. Now, we have a game that we're going to play quickly. It's called Quick Fire. So you need to answer these 5 questions as quickly as possible. Right? Are you ready?
I don't know, but we can start.
Let's start. Let's do this. You got this. If you were the president, who would be your deputy?
It would be Nkosazana Zuma.
What would your top priority be as the president?
Education and social empowerment.
What is your favorite book?
Why Black People Are Poor by Mishak.
And what is your favorite quote?
I am because you are.
And lastly, name 3 people that you would recommend we follow on social media.
It will be Mkhonto Ferguson, and my condolences to her loss of her husband right now. Secondly, will be Carol Bauer. And the third person will be myself, Suzan Itumeleng Motseo.
All right, awesome. Suzan Itumeleng, it is Women's Month at the moment, and Women's Day will be celebrated next week, Monday. What is your message for the women in South Africa and globally?
I would advise women to actually read about Mama Charlotte Maxeke, because we are celebrating her legacy this year. And I would say, be as resistant as you can, and do more and do it without fear. And if you fail, please do fail with pride and stand up and own up to your scars. You are more than enough. You are beautiful inside and out, and nobody is like you, and that is your superpower.
Wow, thank you so much for the beautiful advice. I noted it down because I'm also going to
Sorry.
take heed of that advice. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck with your future endeavors.
Thank you very, very much for hosting me. Have a lovely, lovely day.
You too. Get well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Itumeleng Suzan Motseo, or Itusue Motseo. She is available on the social media as Itusue at ITUSUE, Itusue Motseo. And if you would like some more information about the upcoming event, it is on her social media platforms, but you can also go to www.sisterskeeper.co.za. It is 12:30. We will be right back.